looking serviceable as now Arla looking for a counter into this Poppy. Very difficult champion to try and match up to in lane sometimes.
Well, look, it still would be fun to see Arla on it in the top side. Already keen for this one to start up. As you mentioned, dive. On the other side, EDG. It's not like their diving is limited either, Dramata. Both these teams want to go in. Quite on a ward, and Uzi's isolated. Uzi with PP God and Abel. This could be dangerous. OMG are collapsing. This sandwich huge as PP God with the flash pulverize. Exhaust onto JJ. Uzi started W. The range is there. Trying to hit away on Abel. He's separated. Uzi gets first blood, and that means a reset with the rocket jump out. Mako sacrificing his own life. And a 1-for-1 is exactly what you want to see kick off this game.
How in God's a little bit too hard to get. Hex flash into the bush. Q, kill Mako.
Danger.
Easy setup.
Yeah, okay. Mako just like that gonna die and trying to buy some time at the very least. Uzi will have time with the wave as Mako is playing the dirty, but Abel will be able to pick up this kill. So one apiece here in our AD matchup and a great timed gank from Aki.
Aki does not seem interested in that whatsoever.
Not at all. Premium with ulti. What are you gonna do at this point with just boots available as first dragon goes over to
both of them.
Depends who influences the top side more. As ulti's used, Shanji finds it. There's paranoia layered on top. As you said, that Yone's into it, but they all collapse down, and Mako's here. The rel difference huge as Cream forces out a flash from Jeje. Rather Fofo out the backside, but to no avail. He's shoved against the wall, and Shanji finds his mark. It's a trade here, and might even be more as Mako now in trouble. The Needlework trying to save the support, and it might do some damage, but Cream still finds it. Arla can't get the trade off.
Get engaged on by PP God. Looking very aggressively. Collapses here from JJ.
Does. I mean, yeah, the paranoia going to be used in. And look, they just jump on Abel. Doesn't get a chance to play as Fofo teleported in as well. These are two quick kills for EDG, and that Nocturne always there to counter punch.
As now Herald down in the bottom side. Isn't that
banned?
Banned?
Okay, all right. Well, Fofo is going to be questioned after that as Mako dies. Cream then goes back to the original, and guess who's waiting for him? It's on to Fofo.
This now, oh, give it a break. Surely not.
Oh, a bit of British to get us into this. There's Fofo just dead. And JJ flashes over, and with that small reset, it is a massive.
But either way, OMG now, the Herald, they're just going to break mid lane tier 1. And again, fashion of safety. Place where you can now catch the wave of the OMG right here. Not only from cheeky kill, but also the Herald. And those two towers, minions will do the job. Cream was a little bit uncertain about whether or not he would get that localized look for the engages as well. Fofo, flash, ultimate available, looking for an angle on the side. But Shanji, Aki, off on those sides as well. Again, multiple flanks.
Angle. Oh, Shanji decides to send someone sideward. It's Arle in the end, but Fofo as he flies in, finally gets that pop blossom down, but the fate is sealed. Cream runs on in, and OMG have the angles, have the damage, and now they're playing it front to back. Abel jumps on in against his predecessor, and the rest is hit. Show some respect, you know, just because you're on holidays, you don't need to be bloody delinquent. Anyway, being 70 years old is not important because OMG is not...
Like, surely, right? JJ has to get a ward in the pit and hope he can get in, but that's not going to happen.
It's just gone.
What?
All right, well, there's Mako's ulti, but EDG is slow to the party as Cream. Ulti's in, Abel flies through. His predecessor taken out again. Flushes over. Abel's still okay. The old RNG sub is nailing EDG here with a triple kill.
Now OMG, third dragon of the game. And EDG on the back foot wholeheartedly. So much gold, but this gold lead has just...
Oh, might be dead here. Almost dies then again as Mako's tagged away. There's the engage from PP God. He takes turret for a little bit as now it travels through, but Abel is just using the range here with the two items, finding target after target. Of course, Arla's too far gone, but OMG with another kill with Baron. Now, Jamadi, you talk about the gold bleed sneaking up. This is going to be 9k in a second as they find this inhibitor turret.
Yeah, and the inhibitor to boot. They've even got a wave to work with in the mid
lane.
lane.
Uzi. Oh, yucky.
Ugh. It's not ideal.
Agreed. That's an old man getting up for sure. Arla, would you like to go back to base? I guess he would. Because OMG take another inhib turret just from that. 10k, just about. EDG, they have a suspicion.
Yeah.
This is a bait. This is a ruse. EDG realized, wait a second, maybe we shouldn't be here. Paranoia used to get out, but JJ has to burn the flash straight away afterwards. He's knocked back, knocked up. As Fofo the same, the fate sealed again. Creme de la creme gets out with the kill as JJ almost dies to Abel. Poking his OMG. This game one is theirs. Uzi is nothing in the face of this young man. And OMG, what a class.
Such a better look for OMG. I was starting to be worried on their 2-loss streak, the tailspin. I was hoping that the bounce back would be in the AL series, prepped and ready for EDG, but it seems like those extra days rest paying off dividends. Triple inhibitor now, and EDG, I'd say they're on their last legs, but I think that was about 5 minutes ago when they gave up the Baron. Nexus Tower's under siege. They have to pull the trigger. They just have to hope that they can win a team fight.
They really do.
Towers are dead.
Fofo at least trying. That's a 3-man. Uzi jumps on in. They might have a target here. Health bar's whittling down as Cream goes to GA, but remember, GA is all it is denied. Is Mako from hopping on top of Abel. Meanwhile, everyone else getting charged up. There is no disengage. Only Zool, only Abel, and only OMG for a game number 1 win. Go away, EDG, they say. You're not worth our time.
Not worth it. Oh, that was a slaughter by the end of that game. Number 1, and OMG looking like their old selves when they're on. Because Shanji is he just gonna Cassante it? That would be kind of boring. I mean, he's Shanji.
Bit cringe.
He's one of the few players where I'm like, okay, he's got Cassante. It's gonna be a fun game. You know what I mean? Like other times you see Cassante, you spam the I will not yield emote, you spam Riot, you spam the whole copy pasta, thousands of HP, whatever. But Cassante, let's find out. Cream's level 5. Bear in mind.
Yeah.
Will not have an ultimate to steal.
Fofo is a level 4 Lee Sin who safeguards, forces the flash out from Cream, maybe too far. Mako gets the engage as it's a Gravitum of Felios' Dragon. Now way too low. JJ can't get him with the Sonic Wave. He's got a pickaxe, but JJ right now not feeling as strong as you'd expect as he flashes over the wall. PP God gets in as Mako gets a great engage, but no one there yet but a safeguard, a Sonic Wave, and a boom. There goes EDG's Uzi, flashes forward into PP God. He's exhausted out. He cleanses with the flash help. Uzi gets a kill, and EDG all of a sudden pounce. 3 and a bit camps are 72 to 58. While now the full engage towards bot side. That Magnustorm draws in 2. It's up to Uzi now as Mako is just dead meat, but he can't do anything. Kill over to Abel. And great engage again from PP God. It's
immediate like siphon form into follow-up through with a Heartbreaker, and yeah, probably loses a cleanse, maybe even an ultimate as
is PP God dead?
God.
Can't crash down. He's got flash available, but a Sonic Wave hits. And straight into the resonating strike, a second kill for JJ. As Dragon spawns, there's now no engage.
Because it doesn't really crash in. It's not even like they kind of answered out in gold before this Dragon goes down, so it feels kind of bad here.
Off with the pick. That gives a reset for Viego and control, something like a Silas as well as. Okay, as I say that, Dragon's Rage, never mind. Fofo gets a kill. We're not at that point yet, we are still in lanes.
This time, it can actually get a crash in. Seems like they're just going to drop it in the mid lane and be done with it. Get this mid lane tier 1. Lack of wave clear available to EDG outside of this LeBlanc stack Shiv means that will be a bit of a freebie. They won't let this one.
To try and draw in OMG, Cream's the one walking in. Chainlash will find him. And in fact, this might turn bad for EDG as Magnetstorm with the flash from PP God changes it around. JJ kiting out as Fofo's here. Arla now joins in as well, but EDG, their health bars are horrible. Abel gets him over the wall, and the turnabout play. After
not put their hand in the cookie jar. And they won't overreach. Good bit of discipline. And an excellent team fight. A great punish on EDG's attempt. Side lane threat is incredibly high. In terms of situations like that, where you're trying to, you know, hold the choke, defend the choke, you don't really have the bodies that want it. Yeah, not at all. So, sole point for OMG. Rotations will be useful. I will say that. Games like you would think that's just how you do it. Anyway, Baron's being started up by EDG, and I mean, OMG, they're here.
So quick. They just need to get Aki out as teleport now going to be channeled on the same spot from both teams as Mako runs in. Aki failed the flash, but he doesn't fail the steal. With the ult, he finds in and gives OMG a chance to shine. As now in the pit, his reset going to be denied. And EDG clean up too in an instant. Fofo back over the wall, finds Abel as Arla now starts spinning, and Abel into his waiting arms has to flash away, but Arla gives no avail. Shanji now in full Cassante mode, still not dead yet, and trying to outplay. JJ runs away, but EDG only losing their top side as that back over the wall from a...
Simple as that. Tower goes down. OMG still making a fair amount of use to what they can out there. But it's 3 versus 1. How far do they go here? Because
you're not going to win a Baron trade.
Have 2 lanes of pressure.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
this is an inhibitor, I guess.
Okay.
Or tower.
And mid's not backing away. At least Arla might be threatening one of his own, and mid still happening here as
Jake, what's
Cream
going on?
steals away. I mean, it's just going to be inhibitor for inhibitors. PB Gold almost dies in the process. Cream delaying. I mean, they're going to stop the backs because Arla is a big pusher. This Jax has a big old staff, and he knows how to use it as backs now channeling through. Remember, Abel also has enhanced Baron recall, but 1 inhibitor turret goes down. It's going to be a double for EDG. Maybe this was the biggest brain of them all, as both inhibitors now exposed.
If they can escape this team fight without being too chunked out and EDG end up losing, this could be a teleport into end angle for the top side of the map.
I know OMG something here as the engage starts from EDG first. The pile in massive as well. Abel from the backside free hitting here. Uzi doing the same. He ulties in. The feathers are waiting to be drawn back in, but he gets flipped out. All out. Uzi's down. Aki also gets a reset too. He now becomes the legend as a double kill before he dies, but Aki now blown up. Fofo carrying the fight through as Abel is being juked around. Sonic Wave out of range. Fofo chasing up. It's the bottom lane of OMG to win this fight on Mako. The root not there. They've done it. EDG blow a hole in the sides of OMG.
Teleport in 10. Let's see how confident these guys are feeling.
It's a Lich Bane. It's a Lich Bane here.
It's
10 seconds, as you said. It's got to be with the minion wave there as well. Teleport going to be burned. EDG do have this. I mean, 1 second. I'm confident here, Jamada, but I'm not sure. Demolish here is died. Mako tries to delay the game, but on the Nexus, heading away. EDG have done it. They've done it. And we go to a game 3 on a hair's breadth.
Could have been Squeaky G, and EDG could end up with this Heimerdinger Ashe combination, which we've seen come out a couple of times. And if they go towards this, they're then running a composition which is basically like full anti-dive and holding ground, right? Holding position with the turrets, with the Azir soldiers. And at that point, I'm thinking EDG are just going to look to secure priority at basically every single turn. And then, won't be. Mako is dealing just about enough damage to make it a little bit too risky of an affair. Aki doesn't want the flip, and they will go.
Oh, Jet. Okay, now
don't hit the eye.
Up. Dodges away. JJ just needs to hit it first. Smites down. He gets it. Aki also altered into a wall, so he's going to be shoved back. EDG picking up a nice first blood as PP God has now joined on in, but Fofo is here as well. That is an eco without ulti, so Fofo just knocks him back. Wrong side of the rift. Arrow flies through, almost hits Shanji as Mako has to flash away, but PP God still shoved and dead anyway. It's Herald, it's kills, and OMG.
Maybe to a point where EDG, it could be a bit awkward.
I mean, Uzi has arrow available, even though Dragon's getting low. It's about getting out now, isn't it? As EDG run against the wall, and Arki's just bursted down and destroyed Dragon for a kill. EDG with yet another, at least.
Now by EDG, Uzi, happy beneficiary of play. Now almost tripped up. They call them
eye first.
More.
No, they don't. You need to pause. Jamada! EDG are fighting. Shanji's teleported in. Oh no, that's a big one.
Uzi.
Holy moly, Uzi just taken out of the fray. Cream and Shanji come alive as the all-out fuse over the wall. Abel also jumps on in. Arla's next on the menu, boys, but Fofo's ulti misses out. Abel survives for now. Shanji still into his mode. A flash shows respect from Fofo. Love it. Dun, 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 dun. Man, OMG, if they want to take a fight here, they need to wait for Pop Blossom, though. Cream is coming from the left wing, as you can see on your screen, as Arla ready to pounce on in.
What's JJ doing?
Into the ulti. I mean, that's a good question, because now it's double to take him out, and he's in trouble. Dead man in the jungle here is eating
a lot more towards this dragon. So this could not only get a second charge, but this next dragon.
Yeah.
For this tier 2. JJ and Aki are holding hands at Krugs.
In trouble. Fofo will have the ulti available. Blocks out on Aki to get out of the situation. He has nothing left as well. Tries to get through, but Uzi! That was from the red buff. Oh my lord.
That EDG, I still feel like, you know, when we go back to that compositional discussion, right? Being in front of an objective first, I beg your pardon. You need to open up, it's going to be good, but I mean, again, it's felt so far and few between Aki.
Jet Starts it off. Remember, this guy can't die. Arrow hits Abel as well. And Fofo's just hitting away as Cream gets into the back one. It's a big one as he flies on up. In the meanwhile, Fofo's taken away by Shanji. Spaces him out, but Shanji cleaves him in two. Ala now spins over with a flash up. OMG have been obliterated. We blink, we miss it, we see some good picks.
It doesn't matter if JJ, like, I'm just gonna say how it is. JJ's griefing, man. Like, just, like, I get it. Arky's up against the wall, survivability, and maybe he can make another turnaround play. EDG on the turret, but there's a teleport.
There he is. I'm going to watch Ala this time, though. Last time I was not at the ult in the backline. And Pop Blossom comes up again, but as Uzi goes golden, it's not done just yet. Uzi trying to walk his way out, but I'm watching Ala. I'm watching Ala. I'm watching the Jax pop off. He's taken no damage as he jumps back in. This guy is the embodiment of Arnold Schwarzenegger as he goes golden. As he comes back out, we still need to watch the Counter-Strike back on in. OMG are killing the rest, but Ala is still alive. JJ separates while Fofo bites spells, but he's about to die. Kaboom! Fofo's dead. Abel takes him down. Ala might have
Over
survived.
to OMG. Team fight still looks good. Cassante and Tristana here, popping off, being menaces. Shanji, again, you got that is, to stop Fufo from actually putting out the damage, and then, yeah, Abel opens up once more, turns out.
Change direction again. This time I'm watching Abel as mid turrets being exploded on both ends, but it is OMG with the Baron buff, and with it, you also get a guaranteed 10 points. So a better chance of making a world, especially since OMG were top 4. They might... We're just seeing them push down turrets so fast. Now they have Baron. Look at the work they're doing while Ala's trying to match.
Yeah, Ala's trying to match on the other side. He's got a tier 2. Someone's going to have to go and answer him very, very soon.
Arrow.
Shanji blocks out the arrow. He's going to have another dash. So he has one of these two teams you anticipate will be at that tournament.
Cream's not here yet, though. We need to look at Dragon, though, because the fight can start here. Shanji gets the pullback onto JJ. Sacrificial Lamb burst out. Abel's damage is intense. EDG have lost the Dragon. It goes over as now Ala into the backline finds PP God, but they need to get Abel. Look at the Tristana free hitting as he looks at the satchel charge again. Ala jumps on in. He's not taking damage just yet, but Shanji's down. Ala trying to be the Sacrificial Lamb as 4 members of OMG run. They've already got... It could be huge. It really could. I mean, there's a ward there, but he's going to come over the wall. He's looking for one player. Maybe it's onto Uzi. Maybe it's onto that support. Either way, Maker's a target, but Aki doesn't get the job done as Pop Blossom! Cream! Flies through the skies, but Uzi's still not dead. It looks so great while Ala and Shanji fight it out on the side, but Shanji might be losing with a counter-strike. Abel gets the Heimerdinger, but Uzi lives on as Ala tries to follow through. This big bad Terminator will not give up, but Abel, the same as going golden. Fofo survives, but Abel even shoved against the wall. He's been cleansed. Abel versus Uzi. The young wills out.
OMG's ability to actually end this game right now, but they've got a wave. Let's see what they can work with.
Jax almost has ulti. Ala can still defend here. 5 seconds for Mako to come back alive. OMG might be biting off a bit too much as Ala is interrupted. Counter-Strike now on cooldown. Abel's damage on turret's huge as Ala needs to pick a time. He hits Abel, hits him hard. Counter-Strike there again. Flash almost up and available as here comes the Pop Blossom, but going golden now. Turret's going to be exposed. OMG trying to end it here and win the series. Abel now under fire, but Ala can't get towards him. The Nexus is exposed. OMG take down EDG and give themselves their 9th win.
Oh, that's so huge for OMG. It's the moment that should, in theory, potentially lock them in to that 6th, 5th spot. It's not mathematically over. They're only a win up on a lot of their competitors, but with way more...